Funny young man, put it up for J.R. Moore right here at the Funny Bone.
How you doing?
Good.
I worked at Walmart for 10 years. You proud yet? The only thing lower than the prices at Walmart is my ambition to find another job. Here's how you know you got a really crappy job. Is when you show up on the first day and they give you a pamphlet, and on that pamphlet is a number for resources for living. So essentially they gave me a number to a suicide hotline, which they probably should have saved for my 5th year anniversary. I am married. I've been with my wife for 8 years. And on my 5th year anniversary, I gave her a present, which is a pamphlet with a number on it for resources for living. Men and women are the same, but they do things a little different. Like my wife wanted to go shopping one day for a duvet cover. For the men, they probably don't understand what a duvet cover is, but let me tell you what it is. It's a cover for a cover, which makes absolutely no sense. It's like buying a pillow for your pillow. My wife told me to get something out of her purse the other day. My wife has a big purse, and I opened it up. Guess what's in the purse? Another purse. To where I open it up, another purse. I almost expected to just keep opening purses until I open it up in alternate dimension. Yeah, women like to marry men who are very strong and confident. But I would suggest if not marry a comedian, if that's what you're looking for. The first woman who ever said, I want a man who can make me laugh, probably had that mistaken for a man with a big penis. Because I've never heard a woman go, he kept me up all night telling me jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes. I always wished I was a tough guy. I wish I was a lot tougher than I was, but when I was younger, I was the first guy to ever lose a fight that never happened. A bully came up to me and said he wanted to fight me in the 9th grade. And I figured out something at a young age. Getting punched in the face really sucks. You just don't want it to happen. So he came up to me and said, we're going to fight in the bathroom, which is a weird place to fight, but whatever. So he said, so we're going to fight. And I said, listen, I know you want to fight only because you want to tell people you want to beat me up. So here's what we're going to do. You just tell people you beat me up, and I'll tell them you did too. So that way, you won the fight, I don't get punched in the face. We both won, really. I've been employed recently, so I've been going to job interviews. So finally I got this job, sent me to this place for a job, and they sent me to a temp agency. Obviously not a very credible temp agency, because they sent me for a P-test. But it wasn't like a traditional test, like a traditional drug test. They gave me a written drug test. When I went up to the place, here's literally the test. It was 20 questions, each of them from 1 to 20. How many times do you do the drug? Like for instance, it said how many times in a week between 1 and 20 do you smoke crack cocaine? So I filled out the little test, and I took it up to the front, and the lady said, you failed. Here's what's terrible, folks. I'm so stupid, I failed a written drug test. My wife's really proud of me now. I've been watching a lot of TV lately. Have you ever seen the show called Man vs. Food? Yes. They go to town eating biggest burger, biggest steak, biggest whatever. As they keep the show going, they're up to call it Man vs. Diabetes. Or Man vs. Massive Heart Attack. The only thing good is they got a good transition show called The Biggest Loser. I also watched a show called Lockdown, and on this show, they said, why would people who are going to jail for life work out? If I was going to jail for life, I would eat the fattest food and just sit around. I'd be checking out in like 3 months. Thank you very much, J.R. Moore.